Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron, and we've got another game with the Braves today. As you might have caught, Marvin is back in the lineup today after missing a handful of games. So we'll see if he's back on point or if he's built up a little rust over the last week or so. Take a look at Turner Field. In present day, home of the Georgia State football team. Looks like the same lineup we saw yesterday out of the Braves. Braves were shut out yesterday, but it was not a sure thing. Had bases loaded with nobody out and failed to cash anybody in, which is not something you want to bank on as a defense. JoJo Reyes on the mound. Don't believe we've seen him this year, actually. Alright, Kester at the plate to lead this game off. First pitch, called a strike. This one misses inside, 1-1. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Up the middle, that'll be a leadoff single. Runner aboard. Here's Marvin. He's going to bat right-handed. Looks at strike one. This one too high. Misses outside, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Looks at strike three, so Marvin's first at bat, he does not swing the bat. Hopefully that doesn't mean he's trying to rush back from that finger injury. 1 on, 1 out. Chief has an 0-2 count. This one gets away. That'll move Kester up to second base. And we'll also give Chief a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike three. Terry to the plate now. Runner in scoring position, but there are 2 outs. And he does get a base hit into right. Here comes Kester in to score, and he will make it there comfortably. 1-0 Squirrels. That'll bring Frank to the plate. Runner on first. He'll swing and miss at his first pitch. Fouled away, and it does make the screen. 0-2. Ground ball back to Reyes. He'll throw to first and in the top of the first. 1 run in. Jeff Francoeur will lead off for the Braves. You'll see that we are back to the normal lineup in full now. Jonathan on the mound to start this game for the Squirrels. Jonathan starts with the palm ball for a strike. Ground ball sharply grounded to Joey, who does pick it up and throw to first. 1 away. Ruben Gotay at the plate now. He'll look at strike one. Apparently Gotay on a 6-game hitting streak, I'm just told. Has an 0-2 count in this at-bat. Grounds this one. Joey's going to have a bit of a long throw, but he does make it with no problem. 2 down. Mark Teixeira at the plate. I don't think Teixeira got a hit yesterday, if I remember right. If he did, it was late in the game. Gets a charge into this one. Marvin going back, and he makes the catch right at the wall. So if Marvin was underwhelming at the plate, he does make up for it with his defense there, being able to cover that much ground on a well-hit ball. 1-0 Squirrels as we go here into the second. Tom takes a pitch outside. This one catches the corner. And then too low. 2-1 the count. This will go towards the middle, and it will get through for another leadoff single. That'll bring Zach to the plate. First pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Into right field, will it stay fair? No, it actually hooks a decent bit foul. 0-2. This one is too low. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 on, 1 out. Joey at the plate now. Swings far too early on that slider. Looks at strike 2. And too high. Puts this one through the left side of the infield. Puts runners on first and second. 1 away. Jonathan at the plate, batting an even 200. Does have 1 RBI to his name this season. He is quickly behind 0-2. Hits this one. Will it be a double play? Yes, it will, and that will end the inning. The one thing you didn't want him to do. So still a 1-0 Squirrels lead as we go to the bottom of the second, where Brian McCann will lead things off for Atlanta. First pitch called a strike on the outside corner. This one hit well into left. Is that gonna? Well, it's gonna hook foul. I was worried it was gonna leave the yard, and I guess it did, but thankfully on the foul side of the pole. And then a swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 away. Yunel Escobar at the plate. First pitch is too high. This one inside. 2-0. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts brings Scott Hairston to the plate. So that palm ball goes outside, probably low as well. This one out of the zone as well. There's a called strike on the outside corner. It's a fly ball. It's going to land in the stands out in left field and foul ground. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Jonathan strikes out the side. We'll go into the third. 1-0 Squirrels lead. Kester will come back to the plate. Kester with a base hit up the middle in his first at-bat. First pitch from Reyes is called a strike. Yeah, that one is too high. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down. Marvin struck out looking in his first at-bat. In fact, did not swing the bat at all and still has not as he looks at strike 1. Finally swings, comes up empty, but I'd rather see that, to be honest. He strikes out again, but at least he swings the bat a couple times. That'll bring Chief to the plate. Nobody on, 2 outs. So that first pitch goes outside. And then into the dirt. 2-0. Right down the middle, Chief lets it go. Lets that one go for a strike as well. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the top of the third. Still 1-0 Squirrels. Nomar Garcia-Parra will lead things off for the Braves in the bottom half of the inning. First pitch from Jonathan is a called strike. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One down, Klipinski at the plate. I did mean to check to see when he joined the team. Not sure if he was a draft pick from this last draft or if he was a AAA guy that's recently gotten called up. In any case, he has a 1-1 count to start off with here, and then a swing and a miss to make it 1-2. Called strike 3. And that brings the pitcher Reyes to the plate. That pitch goes down and out. It's a called strike. Pop up towards second. Joey makes the grab, and that will end the third. 1-0 Squirrels lead. Terry will lead things off in the fourth. Terry with an RBI base hit in his first at-bat. Drove in the only run of the game so far. Hits this one into left just over Escobar's head. Leadoff single will bring Frank to the plate. He ground out in his first at-bat as that pitch goes too high and this one too low. There's a called strike. Another called strike, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One away, Tom at the plate. He got a base hit up the middle in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1 here. Grounds this one to second. Gote to Escobar, back to first, not in time. 2 down, runner on first. Zach struck out swinging in his first at-bat and looks at strike 1 here. Another called strike. This should be a base hit into the right center gap. Tom on his way to third. Puts runners on the corners. 2 outs. Joey at the plate. He pops the first pitch up. Nomar's waiting on it. And that ends the top of the fourth. Still a 1-0 Squirrels lead. Jeff Francoeur will come to the plate for the Braves. Jonathan starts off with a curveball that doesn't make it back to the plate. And that slider too high. 2-0 the count. Called strike. Ground ball towards first, but it is foul. 2-2. Ground to Kester's going to end up fielding it. Could have been Terry's, but mark it down 4-3 on your scorecard. That'll bring Ruben Gote to the plate as he looks at strike 1. Little pop fly to Terry. 2 down. That'll bring Mark Teixeira to the plate. He flew out to deep center. Marvin caught it right at the wall in his first at-bat. Has an 0-2 count in this at-bat. As he fouls this one away. And curveball out of the zone. 1-2. And too high on a slider. Make it 2-2. Still too high. We got a full count with 2 outs. Bases empty. Fastball right down the middle, and Teixeira misses it. So that ends the 4th inning. Still a 1-0 Squirrels lead, and Jonathan will lead things off in the 5th. Jonathan opens up the at-bat with a ball. And another one, 2-0. Still too high. 3-0 the count. There's a called strike. Reyes pitching Jonathan very carefully for some reason, and he ends up walking him. That's a cardinal sin there, walking the opposing pitcher. That'll bring Kester to the plate. He is 1 for 2 today as he watches that pitch go inside. This one called a strike. Now showing bunt. He gets it down. He's going to be tagged out, but it does move Jonathan to second. Sacrifice bunt puts a runner into scoring position with 1 out. Marvin looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Looks at strike 3. Marvin having a miserable time on his first game back. Chief looks at a strike. And that slider into the dirt. Hits this one foul down the left field line. 1 and 2. This one just inside. Chief, not sure I would have taken that one with 2 strikes. Hits this one, a ground ball to third. Nomar to first with it, and that will end the top of the 5th. All right, 1-0 Squirrels lead as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Brian McCann to the plate. McCann struck out in his first at bat, although he did nearly homer down the left field line. It hooked just foul. Comes up with a base hit up the middle, and that is the Braves' first base runner of the game. So that'll bring Yunel Escobar to the plate. 1 on, nobody out. Looks at strike 1. Misses that one. Called strike 2. That's going to be foul into the dugout on the first base side. This one misses, down and out. 2 and 2. Ground ball up the middle. Joey to Kester on to first. In time, double play. 6-4-3. Bases clearing double play. Brings Scott Hairston to the plate. 2 outs, nobody on. He has a 1-1 count to start the at-bat. Hits this one through the left side of the infield, the Braves' second hit of the day. 1 on, 2 outs. Nomar Garcia-Parra struck out in his first at-bat. Little blooper towards first. Terry grabs it, and that will end the 5th. Still 1-0 Squirrels as we go into the 6th inning, where Terry will lead off. Terry 2 for 2 with a pair of singles, and as mentioned earlier, has the only RBI in the game. Has a 1-1 count. Hits this one, a ground ball that gets through for his 3rd hit of the day. That'll bring Frank to the plate. He is 0 for 2 so far. Pops this one up. Will McCann have room? It looks like he does. 1 away. Whoa! Throws to first for some reason, and he airmails it. Terry might have been able to get all the way to third. Does take second. Just a poor decision all around. That'll bring Tom to the plate with a runner now in scoring position as he fouls away the first pitch and then swings and misses at the second. And this one just misses inside. Ground ball to deep at short. Escobar apparently decided he couldn't make the throw to first. Tries to get Terry rather, at third. And can't do it. So runners on the corners with 1 out for Zach, who has a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss makes it 1 and 2. Called strike 3. 2 away, it's up to Joey to try to get the insurance. Looks at strike 1. This one inside. Swing and a miss makes it 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Braves get out of the threat without a run. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Klipinski's going to lead things off for Atlanta. Squirrels still clinging to that 1-0 lead. We still got a little under 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah. First pitch inside. This one is called a strike. This is going to hook foul. 1-2 the count. Popped up towards second. Joey makes the play. Braves are going to pinch hit here. Here comes Dustin Pedroia to the plate. First pitch to Pedroia, called a strike. That's going to be through the left side for a base hit. Will say, I'm pretty sure I would start Dustin Pedroia over Ruben Gauthier myself, but the Braves didn't ask me. Jeff Francoeur to the plate, swings and misses at the first pitch. 1 on, 1 out. Hits this one foul towards the dugout. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away. Here is Ruben Gauthier, who is 0 for 2 today. First pitch misses inside. Misses inside again. This one catches the outside corner. I actually thought it might have been outside, but Jonathan gets a call and then gets a swing and a miss. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the 6th inning. We go into the 7th. Squirrels still leading 1-0. And we will have a pinch hitter to start the inning. I guess we'll go with Sweeney. Blaine Boyer is going to come onto the mound for the Braves. All right, Sweeney to the plate. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. This one misses outside. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Kester to the plate. He is 1 for 2, thanks to the sacrifice bunt. Looks at strike 1. Pops this one up. McCann waiting for it near the umpire. Makes the grab. That'll bring Marvin to the plate. Struck out all 3 times so far, though now he is batting left-handed. Looks at strike 1. He gets this one through right over the first base. So comes up with his first hit of the day. First hit back from injury. Chief also 0 for 3 today. Swings and misses at the first pitch. This one up and out. It's a called strike right down the middle. Chief has watched a couple of those today for some reason. Hits this one, but right to Gauthier. That'll bring us to the 7th inning stretch. Squirrels lead 1-0. Mark Teixeira on the other side. Alright, get the volume back where I want it. There we go. Chief made that out, so Gonzalez will go into his spot. Sweeney over to third. So that double switch did, I guess, work out as intended. Though I wouldn't have been heartbroken if we had had to make some decisions thanks to scoring a run, but we are ahead, so I guess I can't complain that much. Mark Teixeira to the plate. He is flown out and struck out today. Gonzalez starts him off with the fastball down the middle, and Teixeira lets it go. Swings and misses at a changeup. And that fastball up and in. Swing and miss at the splitter, strike 3. One down, Brian McCann. He's 1 for 2 today. So he misses that one down and in. This one outside, 2-0. Called strike on the outside corner. Another called strike. 2-2. High hopper to first. Terry grabs it. It's going to be a race to the bag, and he's not going to make it. So that is a base hit, and Gonzalez wasn't there to cover in time either, I should note. Yunel Escobar looks at strike 1, grounds this one to short. Joey to second. Kester on to first, not in time. So 2 away. Scott Hairston at the plate. He's 1 for 2. Just watches that one go up and out. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Oh, that's going to be a base hit. Frank gave it a go, but couldn't get there in time, and that's... Oh, I thought it was going to tie the game, but... forget who's running there, but stops at third base. Is that Escobar, I think, was running? He opts to stay at third instead of trying to push for that tying run. 2 outs. We've got a pinch runner. Scott Hairston will be lifted for Johnson. Nomar at the plate. Watches that one go high. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Swing and a miss again. 1-2. Nomar. Uh-oh. That one's real trouble. Off the wall. 2 runs already in. Braves take the late lead. 2 RBI double off the wall. I honestly thought it was gone. So Gonzalez not having his best outing. And we are going to get another pinch runner. Wood is going to come in to run for Nomar. Klapinski at the plate. Watches that one miss low. Ground ball to short. Joey over to first, but not before the damage is done. The Braves take a 2-1 lead as we go into the 8th inning. Terry will lead off things for the Squirrels. Get some defensive changes here. Johnson's going to go to short, or second rather. And I already forgot who went into the outfield. Terry looks at a ball low. This 3-for-3 performance has his average back at 300 even. Oh, pops this one up. McCann should have that. 1 down. Frank at the plate. He is 0 for 3 today. As he hits this one right to Johnson at second. Tom, 1 for 3 so far. Swing and a miss. Foul tip, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the top of the 8th. Braves still leading 2-1. They'll have the pitcher spot due up in the bottom of the 8th inning. Looks like they're going to let Boyer hit, but we are not going to let Gonzalez pitch. And I kind of don't want to throw Zap out there because I think we might need him to start tomorrow. So let's put Johnston out. He'll go into Tom's spot, which will bring Martinez into the game. All right, so yeah, Boyer's going to hit, which I would imagine the Braves are going to turn to their closer after this inning, so I'm not sure why they're not pinch hitting. 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That was pretty predictable. Jeff Francoeur, 0 for 3 today. Looks at strike 1. Fouls this one away. Called, strike 3. 2 down. Huffman at the plate. That's who came in to play the outfield. So his first at bat of the game starts off with a swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. And this one just outside. Goes back to the sinker, gets a pop-up right back to Johnston, who's still on the rubber, I think. So we go into the 9th. The Squirrels need a run to stay alive. Zach will lead things off. The Braves do predictably go to their closer, Egg, who I seem to remember making a pretty good pitcher, so we might be over our heads here. Alright, Zach 1 for 3 today. Single sandwich between a couple strikeouts. Looks at strike 1. This one too low. Outside. Up in the zone, but called a strike. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Joey at the plate. He's 1 for 3. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. This one will get through for a base hit. Right over the base. Puts the tying run on first for Sweeney. He struck out in his first at bat. First pitch called a strike. Hits this one into right, but Francoeur should have it, and he does. So, Kester at the plate. He's 1 for 3 with a sac bunt. Looks at strike 1. That will be foul. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The Braves come from behind to win this one. Your final score today, Indianapolis Squirrels 1, Atlanta Braves 2. It was a great game, can't deny that. Look at a few highlights here, starting off with the Squirrels' lone run of the game. Or I'm sorry, that wasn't the... That was the run. Boy, that Nomar drove in the only other 2 runs of the game, and it was very nearly 3. Alright, Egg and Garcia Parra, your co-players of the game, and I don't have a problem with either one of those, honestly, though maybe Nomar a bit more. So thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we've got the rubber game tomorrow. We will see you then.